Right, hello and welcome back to Starfield. So, I've done a bit of decorating, so we've got a bit more clutter about, we've got some cutlery and things down here, like empty meal trays and things, we've got some containers here, bits of plates and that. And I'm hoping it doesn't all mess up this time, because, it's quite nice looking at this point, but I've been using a different method of doing it. I've found out that while you're in decorate, you can swap to modify, and say I want to move this container, I can go up to it and you can move it in this mode. And it's a bit better for it. It's still not perfect, but there it goes. You can put it back, you can put it there. And it will actually, I'm hoping this actually attaches it, so to speak, to the surface. Anyway, I've got a dartboard here. I was contemplating moving the weapon displays here, because technically this is supposed to be a window even though it's shut. But yeah. You might have heard the line then if you did. God, it is very stormy outside. I'm filming this just coming off the end of the heat wave, and yeah, it's making up for the lack of rain. It sounds like it. Looks like it was like a flashbang going off in my window. It was that bad. Clear as day, the noise from it as well. Right. So if you hear any bangs, it's probably lightning. But as you can see, we've got some more stuff in here. A lot of it had kind of fallen through the shelves. I've got most of these. Where did that go? Okay. You know what? I'm just gonna reload that. But because I did save it just before I started the recording, so we can magic that back into place. Right. I'm just looking at the microphone feed. I was just dead quiet then, staring at the little staring at the microphone audio on my side screen. I'm just like, did it pick that up? I think it might have. But yeah, so decorate, modify mode. But yeah, as you can see, it's got a bit of an issue. It doesn't like these shelves. I don't think these have been properly marked as shelving units or whatever in the game, which is really stupid. You think they would. I tried to put it there and it's gonna, I mean, funnily enough, it will allow me to put it there, but it will put it floating up here instead. As you can see, it's like kind of snapping around and glitching out, and it's doing that for most of the stuff here. Like if I try to move this anywhere, oh, it does not like. It will let me put things on the handle of this toolbox for some reason, but not really anywhere else. Since I know that has been shifting about, I might just put that there instead. But yeah, we've got most of the things somewhat stable. We've got coffee mug, of course, on the highly dangerous equipment, of course. Yeah, right on top of the highly dangerous equipment, we've got some more tools that I've put up on here. More along here, I've put that there as if it looks like it's sort of like rolled off. We've got a coffee mug next to the machine now. There's some. It really doesn't like this table as well, because I've put a shelving unit on top of it, and it like snaps between the two and it glitches out. And it really hates this medical tray here. I'll actually show you this. This is quite funny. Again, someone is going to mod this and make this so much better, because my god, right. Okay, let's say I want to stand something up on this medical tray. So firstly, selecting the stuff is difficult. Like, completely selected the... there we go. So one thing you'll notice is some stuff really doesn't like being picked up and placed. The medkit, for example, it wants to place it like halfway through the object. So some of the collision models on the things you grab, like, it's clearly moving it based on its centre of mass rather than the bottom. Like this one, you've got the opposite problem. It's trying to place it on the bottom of it rather than the centre of mass, and it's also the wrong way around. But you get the opposite problem with like the medkit there, and also it's worth noting that the medical tray here, it considers the top of the handles there to be where it ends, because it considers this to basically be like a set of drawers or a table or something. It doesn't actually consider these to be gaps. It considers, like, as far as the collision model is base, it looks like it's one solid unit. Like I say, as if you were placing it on top of like a bedside table or something. But the top of it is at the top of the handles. It's completely balked. Anyway, we've got some more stuff on here and there. Quite nice. I've put duct tape everywhere, so, well, vacuum tape there and there. Just kind of littered it around. I'm hoping, because most of it has been placed using that mode now, that it will keep it there and I won't have as many problems with things glitching through the tables and that. Fun fact as well, if you try to move the game pieces here, you can't place them on top of the actual board. Even though if I were using the sort of like just moving it and dropping it physics mode thing of moving these, if I was just doing that, like before, I could absolutely drop these on the board. Oh, it's letting me put that one on. Odd. So it lets you put some of them on sometimes, but it's like awkward about it. Yeah. It's very odd about it. Maybe it requires them to be like a certain angle or something, or who knows. But you get the point. For some reason these are placed perfectly as well on the table. But again, you get other stuff where it's trying to place them in the centre of mass, so they're like half clipping through. Don't even get me started on these. I can't place these using that mode. Very awkward. But yeah, that's how it looks at the moment. So we've got some nice stuff about. Starting to look quite nice. Very homey. I think I might put some weapons and things in the displays as well. So it might just be a moment doing that. Right, I've taken a moment now, and I've just kind of stacked up these with like guns that I'm not using anymore. So we probably won't be selling loads of guns this time, but it does make the rooms look cooler. So we've now got a bit of a display going, and yeah, just kind of nice looking. But that's the house. I think I've done a decent job. Right, now we need to go and drop off the rest of our crap. Which means we probably want to head over to New Atlantis and drop off loads of stuff and probably pick up some new cargo containers. I probably should be able to afford them at this point. How much have I got? 8 and a bit grand. I can afford some cargo containers on my ship. Right. We'll head on out and we'll see if we can get that done. Right, and then with all that done, we can head over to the what's it? Next mission, finally. It's only taken ages. Right, let's fast travel. Star map. Back. It's not far. Alpha Centauri. And select. We'll jump. Right.
Security. Prepare to be scanned for contraband.
Waiting for the
Scan
scan.
complete. You are cleared to land at New Atlantis. Please enjoy your visit to Jemison.
And we'll get straight on to New Atlantis. Set landing. Go. Wait, did it say lodge? For God's sake. I assumed it'd just go to the starport. It's not going to, is it? The annoying thing about that is that... and it's daft, is this. Because getting in my spaceship and travelling all that way... doesn't count as having fast travelled. But I do believe that going to... yeah, you're carrying too much and cannot fast travel. Just moving around while I'm here counts as fast travel. Like, why even bother having like this whole weight system in if that's all it does? You know, it will stop you fast traveling whilst on a planet, but not in between planets or in your ship or anything. Thus raising the question as to why. I just remove the system, it just gets in the way at this point, for God's sake. Right, I will see you when I've huffed it all the way over to my ship because I made a little mistake. Right, here we are. So, we'll see if we can strap some more cargo onto this, and that might help us out while we're moving around. I'm also going to sell some stuff here. Are there any other weapons that we were wanting rid of? So we've now got a corrosive barrel knife. Oh, there's a crippling one. We'll get rid of the crippling one, I think. Right. Oh, wait. Yeah. Right. I'm gonna say we are selling, not buying, aren't we? Right. Explorer's Side Star. Yeah, we swapped out our high capacity one, didn't we? Because this one just does more damage due to it having armor piercing rounds on. Yeah. It's already kind of pre-modded as well, which is nice. We probably want to move over to the corrosive coachman now. Got a few axes. I think we're pretty much good. Yeah, we're keeping that. That's a point. Which Grendel are we going to use? I'm honestly not certain. I think this one will do more damage. The Furious Modified. But that said, the other one is skip shot. It's purely because this is calibrated is what's doing it. Being a calibrated one, I think it's just got higher base damage. And I don't think there's a way of upgrading ours to be calibrated, which is rather annoying. So I might stash the legendary one for now, or something. But mind you, ours has got incendiary as well, so it's. I'm honestly not sure which one would deal more damage. I know that ours, I think, is worth a little bit more. I'll stash one in the ship, and we can maybe try them both at some point. Right, spacesuits. Antiseptic calibrated Star Roma spacesuit, which gives us bolstering as well, so it's probably better than mine. Right. I know I'm saying that, and mine's apparently worth way more. Of course, all of that said, you'll get less value than they're worth. Oh wow, we've already wasted all their money. They can't buy any more stuff from us. Right. We've got some crap to sell then. Let's just, before we go,
here's your new cap.
view and modify my ships.
Okay,
Yes,
no problem.
please. Right. So let's go in the shipbuilder, and we will add cargo. Starship. Ooh, it's showing me the stuff I can get when I get starship design now. So I guess this place gets more stuff available to you as you level up. Right, 800 and odd. Looks good. And flip. Some of these can give us more though. Oh, we can get this now. A bit more mass though, isn't it? Costs a bit more and all. Right, well, we'll just stay with these little ones. Edit. There. Right, check. Reduce mass or add engines to improve mobility. Let's see how we've got terrible mobility, I'm imagining, at this point. I've been considering adding in, because I've had a look at a bit what these hab blocks do on that now. So, vendor credits, your credits, total, we're going to need 1.6 foul for all this. I wouldn't mind a better reactor, to be fair. This gives us, it's a class A, max power 9. This gives us. And that's a Relodyne, so let's add maybe. So we can get 16 from this one. Or we can go up to these more expensive ones, like this, which will give us 20. Which have a massive value, so worth an absolute ton, but and that is gonna eat up a lot of my credits if I were to do that. But yeah. What I'd actually like to do would be to add some habs to this as well. So there are, let's see, we've got these companionway, storeroom, armory, captain's quarters, computer core, control station. An infirmary, I believe, adds in a pharmaceutical bench and a research terminal. I think the science lab does a similar thing, and a workshop we'll add in an industrial workbench. I think engineering bays just give crew stations though. And yeah, then we've got captain's quarters, control station. So we probably want a science lab and a workshop if possible. So I might just give this a muck about with, and we'll see if I can come up with something. But I might need to go and sell some stuff first, actually. That's probably the best idea. Cancel modifications. We'll come back once we've sold some of our crap over at the other shops. Okay, and with everything spent and a fair bit of time spent in the ship editor here, I think I've come up with something decent. So I've got a workshop, a control station, an infirmary. We've still got that engineering bay that's holding it all together at the bottom there, that leads into our cockpit. We've then got, on the back here, I've got a slightly upgraded reactor. I couldn't afford a massively upgraded one, but it'll have to do. I'm hoping later on to kind of like add more parts to the sides here, more thrusters, that sort of thing, some weapon, some weapon hard points, add more guns to it and that sort of thing, and I'd like to make the cargo a bit larger, but we'll see how we go. For now though, yeah, this will be the new frontier. It's a little bit sluggish, but it is what it is.
Be a nice touch.
Everything looks good here. I'll be at my booth if you need me.
Right, let's have a tour. It's just getting longer and longer as we go. If we bulk out the sides as well, it's going to look incredibly phallus shaped. It really is. If we end up doing that. Right, so there should be some new stations here that I can use as well. And yeah, there's a fair bit. Can I decorate in here as well? No, I cannot. Right. As we can see, we've got our engineering bay here. All the way through until we get to the cockpit. And now, let me just go to my resources here. Store all. Oh, and we are underway for the first time in entire episodes. I believe I also wanted to drop some weapons off here. Let's see, what can we drop off? Right. What are we running out of rounds on? I'm still not sure which one of these is better. I dare say it's probably that one. So I'm going to store mine. What are we running out of rounds on? Okay, the modified Kraken and the Maelstrom are out of ammo. The Scout's Drumbeat is also basically done. It's got 72 rounds left. That should do it for now. And we have this helmet, which is really cool and might be alright, but honestly I'll probably put that on like a one of the display cabinets at the house. I kind of forgot to do it on the way out, but it is what it is. Right. But yeah, we are actually underweight. Wow.
Oh my god, I'm literally following in your footsteps right now. It's so cool.
Right. If we... hang on. There must be a way up somewhere. Here? Yes? So in the control room... Oh, that's so jarring. That it shows you forwards and then you end up going to the left and right. And this should... Yeah. Okay, so we have... Yep. Industrial workbench, weapon workbench, spacesuit workbench.
You look well.
We've got our miners up here in the workshop, and then we've got Sarah over here on the pharmaceutical lab, which also has a research lab. So we now have all the stations in our actual ship. Very nice. So though we have a house, we can now more or less use this as basically our mobile base. So we don't really need to go back to the house anymore. But we have it. It's nice. Right. Right. Where are we? Into this one. Set course. Yes. And we'll jump. Oh, and we get to use our new guns and things. Wow, we do not move quickly. Fire all of the things.
Take them down.
Right, we're doing alright, but it's fair range from us now. I think we're gonna have to deal with the one that's on us. There's...
You made a big mistake.
In fact, is that the last? Is that the only one now? That's the one that was shooting me. Got blown up. Right, whatever.
United Colonies vessel to unknown contact. Please, the ecliptic didn't know what hit them. I have a lot of my crew over here. I want to send a heartfelt thanks. Any way we can repay you?
Ooh. You know what? I could use some extra repair parts.
Done. Thanks again for the help. You see out.
Nice. I'm assuming they've just been beamed into my ship's inventory. But yeah, they probably owe us. They are on very low health. We may have just saved lives. And it looks like there's some loot there. And my god, actually, you know what? Yeah. Oh, look at that speed. Ah, too much. Where was it? Where was the closest one? Oh no. Ah, there it is. Ah, stop moving, ship. Aluminium, 2. Really? I got 2 aluminium from that. At least I can do this though. Speed! Okay. Bit of oh wow, that's a lot of money. Okay, these are worth going through. Sift through all of these then, eh? Oh, you see. Oh, unfortunate for Gladius. And this. I hope it's putting that in my ship's inventory and not my inventory, but I don't know, it's... We know what kind of game this is. It's a Bethesda game. What are the odds that it's putting it in the place that it needs to go? Well... I'm gonna say it's not 50-50. I'd say 90% chance it's going to the wrong spot. So I want to do an inventory check when we leave. It looks so big and derpy now. We need to get this streamlined. Right. Now there's normally, I'm going to say there's sometimes a new item up there. Make sure I've got all this equipped as well. Right, miss. Okay, no 102 out of... Yeah, I don't think we've got anything on us that we picked up from there. In fact, we can double check, because we put all of our resources in. So if anything had gone into my inventory, yeah, I'd have resources, which I don't. So, good, I guess.
What can I do for you, Captain?
Can I also grab, let's see, because I don't think I have an actual active companion at the moment. So I think I can literally grab someone.
Hey.
Hello.
Hmm?
Actually,
Goodbye.
which one would I rather have with me? Ship. Crew. So there's Barrett, who's unassigned at the lodge. Sam Coe. He's got rifle certification. Or there is Sarah, who has lasers. Right. Does Barrett not have a specialty? Oh, he's really good with ships apparently. If he's with me, do I get Starship Engineering and can thus immediately upgrade my ship? Is that like a thing that I can have? If it is, then that's brilliant, and I should have him around with me when I'm redesigning this, if I end up find myself doing it again, which I'm sure I eventually will. I guess for now we'll just talk to Sarah.
Something for me? I'm more than ready.
Right. Okay. Let's roll.
I never tire of visiting worlds like this.
And wait for it. Oh, we can sprint. Isn't it wonderful? Having a sprint button again. Oh, lovely.
The mining corp must be extracting something valuable to fund an operation of this size.
Right, so I'm guessing way on here. One thing that is quite nice is that when that happens now, I can just boost away. Something you couldn't really do on Fallout. I mean, you could if you had like a jetpack and you were wearing power armor. You know, power armor jetpack and that. Maybe, but... Now, usually most of the things outside are just barren and empty. To the point where it's not even worth looking around. With the notable exception... Oh! That's an incendiary one, apparently. Try not to die on the way up, Sarah. So, whatever's happening here... It's completely empty. Usually there's bandits or something that have moved into these things. So, now when I say that it's usually empty, that's with the notable one exception being usually up in these watchtowers there's something. Okay. We found some stuff. Not loads of stuff, but stuff.
Mining can be extremely dangerous, as I'm sure you know very well from personal experience.
Is this a door? Is there... Oh, there's some stuff in there. Oh, there is. That's the point. I just jumped off that sodding tower and I forgot there were... Oh! No, thing at the top of it, wasn't there?
Not gonna last much longer.
Just stand slightly away from... I also probably want to reorganise my weapons a bit. Oh, it was worth coming in. Permanently increases tool grip weapon damage. Right. Adaptive frame. Guns are always worth grabbing because of the value. And we have a safe. Oh, it's a novice, right, that should be good. I think the novice ones have no duds, like that's their thing. So it won't go there, but it can go there. Sure. There. There we go. Ammo, ammo. Ooh, suppressed thing. Worth a fair bit.
Done that before.
And this. Take that. Utility headphone. Not worth grabbing. Well, it looks to me like we'll just see what's up at the top of this and then head in. And we'll see what's there. And hopefully that'll be another artifact found. And possibly a new companion. Right, okay. Talk about doors. Hey. Can't have one, no, we need like two. Okay. Loads of broken crap. Bits and bobs of food. This was not worth coming up to check, was it? Yeah, I'm seeing pretty much little to nothing here. Penicillin. Oh, there's Dracula there. Absolute crap everywhere. Right. I do love boosters for just letting me do that. I really do. Okay. A deep cave. Right, okay. Weapons, weapons, weapons. Corrosive coachman. Yep. Grendel, yep. Hitman calibrated rattler. Modified drumbeat. No, I did not favourite that. Why would I? Hitman calibrated rattler. Furious and Hitman. And this is crap that needs to be sold. Suppressed side. Is it just like putting weapons into like the previous slots that I used to have like the same weapon typing or something? I think that's what it's doing, isn't it? Right. So suppressed side, no, cornered, super one and that, right? Hitman calibrated rattler is there. I think everything else is on there, isn't it now? I hope. But it looks like we can probably put this on. Can put it on instead of a modified drum beat, I guess. Looks good, right. Hello.
Don't come any closer. Identify yourself.
Let's go with that.
Ah, good. I suppose I should have guessed. It has been too long since I checked in.
You think that she'd
I'm
notice
just
that
glad
Sarah
we
were
found
here?
you unharmed, Andreja.
Oh, Sarah's
Vladimir
acknowledged her.
and I were worried.
You are the newest member, yes? Do they often send you to check up on other, more senior members?
I'm sure they meant well. I mean, Sarah's here as well. I mean, it's not so much that they sent me, the way you should think of it is that they sent Sarah and I'm just her lackey. So, you know, they did send a senior member.
And
Before you get
yet
all
you are
snarky.
here, instead of checking up on Barrett or Noel.
They only
We
sent
waste
both on the
time.
back.
We should complete our mission and then we can talk.
Right. What do we have here then? Some stuff. Some good stuff. Hmm.
Once again,
Yeah, it's pretty good.
we are triumphant. Always worth checking. Never know what you might find in their pockets.
Lots of first aid kits.
Calm down. We slow down.
I'll be honest, I was kind of hoping that they would leave me alone for a minute, and that I could have dropped their attention, dropped the aggro, and then just shot at them with the lawgiver. I knew this was working. Specialized lawgiver.
Let's do this.
Where have they gone? Looks like it's a reach, maybe. That's on the map or on the compass there. Did I grab everything? Yep. Probably just turn my light on now. Looks like there's not much stuff here, to be fair. They are still there. They're just hiding. And not doing it particularly well either.
Give up already.
Wow, yeah, this, when you fire this thing, like, where you're aiming is not necessarily where the bullet's gonna go. I'm finding that much out. Oh, that's that one dead. Right, he's moving closer. What do I want to... Let's try the Razorback. I've not used it yet. I'm kind of curious. Or they could just kill him. Right. Well, it doesn't look like there's actually much stuff here. Which honestly is a blessing in disguise. I'm ready for a bit of action as opposed to just... Ooh, Space Adept Modified Maelstrom. I mean, good for selling. Can certainly do that. Sealant, Digipick, Sealant, Trauma Pack, Digipicks. And, ooh, hello. Hello, all the items and stuff and things. Right. How is this looking? So I'm assuming that once we've gotten around all this, there'll be one of those artifacts in this cave, I'm guessing. Okay, this is pretty good. Oh, hello. Damn. I should be using this all the time. Okay, there's one high level. Oh, he's high level. Uh-oh. He's very high level. Explosives! He's dead.
Bring it.
Running away, eh?
Damn, okay, this might be my new favourite gun.
Looks like we're in the clear.
Okay. Let's head on down. Space trucker pack. Okay. God, I can carry so much crap now because I've emptied my inventory. So much better. Of course, I'm filling it back up immediately, but you know, we'll be able to get through most of here. Oh, there we go, it's gone. We'll get through most of here without taking too much weight on, I reckon. Oh, hello. Okay. Well, he's gonna die. Probably. Oh god, it's an expert one. This could be a while. Oh dear. Maybe this one? No. Okay, what could just... Are there any of these large ones that would just kind of fit here, so to speak? That would. But then... That would leave... Let's see... Yeah, that'd leave that hole up at the top, and there aren't any that give you one on this one. This is quite a hard one, actually. Right, I'll pause it and bring you back with a solution. Okay, I think if we put that there, and then this there, we've got the first lock picked. Right, now, if we put that there, and these here, that's the second layer. Then we've just got the final layer here to go. It's probably going to be quite tricky. Yeah. And then this. Yes, there we go. Ooh, he's on fire.
This is gonna be bad.
He's hurting. He might be a bit out of range actually here. Let's get the lawgiver out. Okay, he is not coming out to play from the looks of it.
I'm going to end you.
Yeah, let's leave him be.
Messing with the fleet? Your funeral. I'm out.
Hello. Instigating maelstrom rifle. Positron battery. Some good crafting items in that here. Not bad, not bad.
The wrong day to piss me off.
Ooh. Not fully certain where that leads to. Bit worried about getting stuck. Looks like this does lead us all the way down.
You've got nothing.
I do need to heal quickly. And we're going to see why it gave me so many medkits on the way in. Oh, he did a jump then. Okay, so where does the mystery tunnel lead to here? Let's find out.
Show me what you've got.
Pretty good. Oh, this is where we were before, isn't it? Is it? Yeah, I'll admit I'm getting very lost here. Right. Few ways of finding out quick. Let's check the bodies. Have we looted these before? We have. I know where we are. I know where we are. Yep. So we walked past there on the way in, and we went that way through that door. We didn't actually go down here then. Which is again full of loot. Nice. Okay. Mines and bombs and parts and a weapon workbench for some reason, and looks to be about it. Right. We'll head back in here then. Razor back equipped. I think we'll be coming at him from a different direction here as well. But I did not search this overly well, did I? I'm normally fairly thorough as well with this stuff, but apparently not this time. Right. We'll pick this guy off. We should hopefully be facing the other way by now. Gotcha. Right, so that's where we could have come down to it from. Instead of just spawns on me. We've got plenty of crap to grab here.
Anything here you can use?
And yeah, plenty of crap here. Berserker barrow knife. I've already got one of those and sold it. Looks like our artifacts through there. Right. Okay. We'll loot this area up. So it looks like there's still a box or two up here. Credits, and toxin. Ooh, more stuff here. Amp and some extra rounds. And I think that's our lot. Right. Okay. Since the stuff's over that way, let's just... I'm guessing this just goes up. And not to anywhere in particular. Yeah, it just brings us back to here and over to this, which I'm guessing we can use to, if we want, maybe go back up top, possibly. But yeah, this looks to be our artifact. Right, before anything weird happens, I'm going to drop a save here, and I'm going to call it there for the episode. Thank you very much for watching. This has been Starfield, and we'll have a look at that artifact next time. I'll see you then.